Beginning the flexibility cool down, starting a quadruped, you're going to pike your hips up statically and then flex and extend your ankles, driving that heel down as one goes up, as you see there. Drive through the palm of your hands to get a little more range of motion in your hips as you feel your spine go straight up toward the ceiling. Once you feel you got that good and grooved, thread your leg through into a glute stretch and notice how my shin is horizontal right there. And you should feel the glute really activate right there, standing straight up. And as an option, you can reach forward to get a little bit more of a back stretch and really breathe into it, feeling your mid back relax. And then you'll repeat the same cycle with the hip hike again, and then thread the other leg through, performing the same thing. Next, you'll do the child's pose to Prying Cobra. You're going to go into that child's pose as you see there, flat back, pushing the hips back. Really relax those fingertips. And then you're going to drive your hips forward, going into a Prying Cobra, looking left and right, opening up the hips. Look left and right as many times as you like. And then you'll repeat the same thing again. So you can do it as many times as you like to loosen up the low back. Then you'll lie flat on the floor. You're going to do rib pulls. You're going to extend one leg over. The goal is to keep your hip joint over your lumbar. You don't want to rotate your lumbar right there as you see there. You don't want that. So keep that hip joint over the lumbar. And then your other hand will be pulling your ribs as you rotate out. So this is a lot of thoracic mobility as you do that. So notice how I breathe into it. I get a little bit further each time as I try to look back. Then you can add a little bit more with the pretzel stretch. Now taking that rib pull hand down to the back leg right there, get a little more of a quad stretch. And you should feel the chest pry open a little bit more as you do this, as you see here. Once you got that done, here's a little bit of bonus. You can do gymnastic rings if you have a pair, and you'll do the low back stretch. So just face the anchor point, hinge your hips back, and you can rotate toward your extending leg as the other leg bends to pry open the back a little bit more as you do that. Do that for no longer than 30 to 45 seconds so you don't burn out your grip. Once you're done with that, just come up, do a little bit of Stevie Wonder, relax your grip, and then do it as many times as you like. Lastly, you'll do the twist torso stretch. Notice how my front foot is that's closest to the anchor point is in front. I'm sideways from the anchor point, and then I got a long stretch going from my lat all the way down to my foot, working those obliques. You'll switch to the other side, same thing, foot goes in front, tilt, and just feel everything relax from the lat all the way down to the obliques and glutes.